The name Sergio Ramos is enough to send shivers down the spines of his opponents, and it's enough to make Madridistas nostalgic. One of the greatest captains in Real Madrid's history and one of the best defenders of his generation, Sergio Ramos has had an illustrious career, and today we are going to tell you his story. Sergio Ramos was born on March 30th, 1986 in the Spanish town of Camas. Football was not really in his blood because none of his family members had played professionally, but he had a burning passion for the sport from a very young age. He started playing at a local club called Cama Club de Campo and then moved to Sevilla's youth setup at the age of 14. At just 19 years of age, he made his first team debut for Sevilla against Real Madrid in a friendly match. He impressed a lot of people with his no-nonsense defending and ability to read the game, and soon became a regular starter for Sevilla. His performances attracted a lot of attention from other clubs, including Real Madrid, who were trying to rebuild after their legendary captain, Fernando Hierro, had retired. In the summer of 2001 NG Mainz, ayos inin vabusharaberensian Monsmaus Amizabivive. Real Madrid came calling and they offered 27 million euros for his services. It was a massive offer for a player with just one season of first-team experience, and although Sevilla were reluctant to let him go, they eventually accepted the offer and Ramos became a Madridista. He started off well at Madrid, scoring 2 goals in his first 4 games, but then he suffered a serious knee injury that kept him out for almost 6 months. When he returned, he was never really the same again. His knee never really recovered fully, and he started making a lot of mistakes. The fans were starting to get on his case, and some were even calling for him to be sold. But Ramos was determined to succeed at Madrid. He worked tirelessly on his game, and slowly but surely, he started to regain his form. In the 2008-09 season, he established himself as a first-team regular and formed a formidable partnership with fellow defender Pepe. Together, they won 3 La Liga titles and 2 Champions League titles. Ramos was known for his aggressive style of defending and his ability to read the game like a book. He was also a leader on the pitch and was never afraid to speak his mind. He captained the team on many occasions when Iker Casillas was injured or rested, and his leadership qualities were never in doubt. However, his most important contribution to the team was his versatility. He could play as a center back or as a right back, and he even played as a midfielder on occasion. This versatility made him invaluable to the team, and he went on to make 431 appearances for Madrid, scoring 104 goals. After spending 16 glorious years at Madrid, Ramos left the club in the summer of 2021. He was offered a new contract, but he turned it down because he wanted to play for a club that was challenging for major trophies every year. He had achieved everything there was to achieve at Madrid, and he was looking for a new challenge. He didn't have to wait long because Paris Saint-Germain came calling. They offered him a 2-year contract, and he soon became a key player for them, helping them to win the Ligue 1 title in the 2021-22 season. But Ramos' time at PSG was plagued by injuries, and he was never really able to replicate his best form for them. In June 2023, PSG announced that they would not be renewing his contract, and he became a free agent. Soon after, it was announced that Ramos had agreed to a 1-year deal with the newly promoted La Liga side, Real Betis. And so the prodigal son has returned home. We wish Sergio Ramos all the best for the future, and we thank him for the memories he created during his time at Real Madrid. If you love football, stay tuned for more stories like this.